Today's video is all about habits. So I have taken all of the habits that I've accumulated over the last few years and some that I'm still actually working on, and I put them together for you guys so you can see which ones have been the most crucial to my growth so far. So we'll be going over 5 different habits today, and these are habits that I have used within the past few years or that I still use today that have helped me just absolutely skyrocket my growth and honestly stay mentally, emotionally, and physically healthy each day. So first up, we have practicing gratitude and journaling. This was one of the first habits I picked up and learned about actually, and it was also the one that I was most hesitant to, mostly because I love typing on my computer. However, I'm not big on handwriting things, and that's the whole point of this exercise, is to handwrite things and just get back to that core simple act of writing and not being on a screen. So there are many different ways that you can journal and express gratitude and practice gratitude. However, the one that I picked up and that I still use today is writing down 3 things that you're most grateful for, either first thing in the morning or before you go to bed at night. This is a practice in, of course, gratitude, but it's also a huge practice in presence and being in the present moment. So basically the prompt that I'll share with you guys is you get a blank piece of paper. It could be in a journal, it could be just a loose leaf paper. I recommend getting a journal so you can keep it all and go back and read it. And basically number it 1, 2, 3, and the prompt starts with I am grateful for. So each time you're writing I am grateful for, and then you finish it. And it could be I am grateful for my coffee this morning. I am grateful for my amazing support system, or I am grateful for the way my body feels today. After writing that down, instead of just writing it down and forgetting about it, I actually take a moment to sit there and feel the gratitude in my heart for that thing. And so it's all just a big practice of feeling gratitude. As grateful just overall should be a word in your vocabulary during this process. It just every single day, find something to be grateful for, even if it's just your water or your food that you're eating or the TV show you're watching. Just try practicing gratitude, because it really opens your heart in new ways that you never even could have imagined. Habit number 2 is meditation. All of these are important, but this one, I never thought I would be someone who meditates. Never. I can't sit still. Like I said, I'm an overthinker, so my mind is always going and my body is always going. I need to be doing something, whether it's like stretching, or you'll notice I fidget a lot with like my hair or my body. I need to be moving. But ever since practicing meditation, I have noticed so many changes in me. So when I first started meditating, what I did was I would start with 1 minute. The next day I would meditate for 2 minutes. The next day 3 minutes. And I think I went up to 5 minutes. And then I just, fell off of the practice. And then I started taking it up again, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna try 10 minutes. And I did it. It was great. And ever since then, I meditate every so often. I try to meditate every day because I find that it's crucial for me to have that 5 or 10 minutes for myself before I start my day. The idea of meditating is to practice presence and to go inside of yourself and to really just practice and strengthen that inner peace. So what I do now for meditation is I use guided YouTube meditations. There are so many specific YouTube videos for meditations. You can look up meditation for stress, or meditation for a bad day, or meditation to go to sleep. There are so many different kinds. You can look up anything and you'll find it. And they're all wonderful. You'll find a few you don't like, but most of the time they're really good. And so that's what I use, and I usually do 10 to 15 minutes. If I'm really looking to take a deep dive and I really need to like calm all of my systems, I will do like a 20 to 30 minute meditation. But the normal for me is like 10 minutes. But the idea is to stay still. So the basic posture and sitting is, you sitting there and having your palms open to receive, and having your back against something so you're not like struggling to sit up. Have your back rested against something comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable. And you should have your back straight and tall, and gently close your eyes. However, there are many different positions. Sometimes if you're doing a relaxing meditation or meditation for sleep, you can lay down. But meditation, guys, try to practice it. There are many different resources. Calm is a very great app that has guided meditations. As a beginner, I find that guided is the best because they kind of take you through it, and if you are having thoughts, they will help you calm it down and bring you back to the present moment. Some people, mostly people who have been practicing meditation for a long time, will do a meditation without any guided voice. They'll just put on some music, or they'll have complete silence. That is also a great way to meditate. I know Sky does that in the morning. He'll put on music and he'll just meditate. That's a even bigger practice of keeping your mind still, because you don't have anybody telling you, this, or think about this, or don't think about this. It's all yourself. It's very relaxing though. So I do recommend practicing meditation, guys. So many of us are in jobs that are stressful and crazy, and we don't have time for ourselves except a 30-minute lunch break during the day. And then you get home and you have to cook dinner, and maybe you have kids. The days can be go, go, go. Meditation is 5 or 10 minutes in the day, all for you. All for sharpening your mind, your mental game, and just your overall well-being. And in time, you'll find that your inner peace is thriving. Next, we have working out / movement. I have never been athletic. I used to skip gym class in high school so that I wouldn't have to run the mile run. That was me, I was that person. And it was just because I didn't know. I didn't know how important it was for my body, and I also didn't think I had the capability to be an athletic person, which everybody does. Every single person. Whether you're overweight, whether you're struggling with something, everybody has the chance to be athletic. You just have to find the right person to help you and the right tools. So also, I just want to mention before I talk about the working out that Skylar and I are currently doing 75 hard, and so my perception and my routine with working out right now is rigorous and not how it's always been. It's just for these 75 days. It's a little more intense. We're doing 2 workouts a day, but my feelings with working out and movement are the same, and they are changing a little bit since doing this program. But I just wanted to mention that because I'm going to tell you what I do for working out right now, and I don't want you to be like, oh, you're crazy. You work out twice a day, you're crazy. So I had a long period of time where I just felt all these negative feelings towards working out because I thought it was boring or too hard to do, or my body wasn't capable of doing that, or running the mile run. And once I started changing that and working on my mindset, I realized how important working out and moving was for my body and for my health and everything. And so working out and movement is so important. You don't have to work out every day. You don't have to go crazy hard every single day. Some people do and they enjoy it, and that's wonderful, but everybody's fitness journey is different. And so you need to find what works for you and what makes you happy. Like I said, right now I'm doing 2 workouts a day. It usually consists of being in the gym and doing some weightlifting, whether I'm working on my arms, legs, back, chest, whatever it may be. And I have some footage here of me working out. And then usually the second workout for 75 Hard will be outside, and so I'll take a walk around our complex, and it'll be like a speed walk, so I'm getting sweaty, and also it's already 100 degrees in Arizona right now. So I'm sweating, I'm getting a workout in. And there are some days where you will not want to work out, where you're sore, where you're not feeling well. I've had those days too. And some days I just go for it and I already have the energy. But I just wanted to say, movement or working out, just get out and do it. So yes, a habit that you can build. Again, you don't have to do it every day. Even if you're just working out 3 times a week, that's better than nothing. And you're gonna see improvements, and then you're gonna want to work out more. So bottom line, get moving. Even if it's just a stretch or a walk each day or every other day or a few times a week, whatever it is, just move your body, get active. Next, we're gonna talk about the other half of movement and working your body, which is eating clean. This has absolutely changed my life. I think more than any of these other habits, this one has been the biggest game changer for me. The first thing I started doing when I began eating clean was looking at ingredients. Guys, please look at your ingredients in your food. There is so much added crap in our food that we do not need to be eating. Anything. And my rule of thumb really is, if there's more than like 4 or 5 ingredients, don't buy it, don't eat it. If there's added sugar, your body doesn't need that. If it says natural flavors, that just means that there's stuff in it that they didn't want to list out. There's lots of little tricks and gimmicks that people who make these products will do. They'll say it's non-GMO, but really there's 20 grams of added sugar that's gonna mess your body up anyway. Or organic, that's the big thing now. Everything that's organic is healthy, which is not true. You can even go to Trader Joe's, which we mostly shop at either Trader Joe's or Sprouts. And the thing about Trader Joe's is I absolutely love it, but you would consider it a health store, right? And when you're going into a health store, you think, okay, anything I get in here is gonna be healthy. But it's just not true. Even when you're in a place like Trader Joe's, you need to be looking at ingredients, because I have seen multiple products, actually the majority of products at Trader Joe's have added stuff. And yes, it's healthier than your conventional grocery store. It's a step healthier, but it's still not where we need to be eating as humans. And it's just crazy. Sometimes I'll pick things up there. I'm obsessed with looking at labels, which is a blessing and a curse. But I'll pick some stuff up there, mostly snack foods, and I'm just like astounded by how many ingredients are like this long, and that's just ridiculous. Like, if you can't pronounce half of the ingredients, don't buy it, honestly. So that's pretty much the idea of eating clean, is finding foods with fewer ingredients and finding things such as, you know, a grass-fed steak over just a conventional steak where you don't really know what that steak was fed. It's not that you can't snack and you can't enjoy the foods that you love, it's just being smarter about the ingredients that you're using to make that thing. Because we have the opportunity and we have the resources and the knowledge to heal ourselves with food. So here I have some footage of just kind of our freezer. This is pretty much just to show you that, you know, our freezer is filled with veggies and fruit. I mean, it's just to show like we don't have any ice cream in our freezer, and I don't feel like I'm deprived of all these things. I don't feel like I'm on a diet, because this is just the way it is for us. And also, which I will make a video on this later, here I'm showing you the homemade almond milk I've made. and my life has been changed since making almond milk, because I had a really hard time finding an almond milk that was just water and nuts without the added stuff. Again, all the added stuff. So, I just started. But bottom line, guys, habit number 4, eating clean, eating healthy. Please start to notice ingredients and just be mindful of what you're eating, because I promise that many of the problems in your body and in your mind are coming from what you're eating. All right, this last habit is, I'm gonna put my hair up, the famous change of hair. All right, the last habit. This one I had a really hard time with in the beginning. This idea of getting up early and having a routine before work, it was like so new to me, so foreign, but now I do it every single day. So both Skylar and I have our own morning routines. Wake up at 5 a.m. Pretty much my routine right now is wake up, go to the gym, meditate either before or after the gym, come home, shower, and then I make my morning vegan smoothie, which is like my elixir of life, basically. It just has my pre and probiotics in it, my iron supplement, greens, protein powder. I will make a video on that another time, because I put a lot of amazing things in the smoothie that just set me up for the day. And essentially that's what this routine is doing. It's setting me up for success, so that when I'm going through my day, I know, I already worked out this morning. I had an amazing smoothie this morning that gave me all my, full serving of greens and my pre and probiotics, and just setting yourself up so that you really don't have to think about it the rest of the day. And then after that, if I have time, I'll do some future self journaling. Again, journaling. And then I'll get ready and head to work. I do want to say I'm not perfect with it. I've had days where I said I was going to get up at 5 a.m. and I just didn't. And then, I tell myself I want to sleep in more, and I'm tired, and, I could sleep in. I've been good. And I end up feeling awful the whole day. And so I just want to stress, no matter what your career is, if you're working at home right now, no matter what it is, getting up an hour or two before you actually need to get up is so rewarding. And the morning should be energizing. It should be setting you up, that good foundation, so that you can just absolutely kill it the whole day. So that's sort of just morning routine. And then the same thing at night. Just on your mental state, we should not be ingesting all this information and social media right before bed. What's gonna help you get an even better night's sleep is putting your phone away an hour before bed. Set your alarm, do your last check, put it away, and then start your nighttime routine. So basically for me, my nighttime routine right now, and it's always changing, but right now basically it's set everything up for the next day. So I put out all of my smoothie ingredients, I'll fill up my water bottle, I will make my workout for the next morning, and then, do things like brush my teeth, wash my face, that sort of thing. And then I get in bed and I read. And that's pretty much my night routine. Some people have a more intense night routine, some people have a not so intense night routine. Whatever you're doing, make sure, just as the morning routine, you want to set yourself up for success at night, because sleep is so important, guys. It's so important. And like I said, if you're getting the right amount of sleep and you're getting a higher quality sleep, then you're not going to feel the need to sleep in the morning so much. So putting your phone away at least an hour before bed really helps your mind decompress from the day and your body decompress from the day, because most of us are staring at screens all day, especially if your job is online or you're virtual or you have a computer job. You're staring at a screen all day. So putting it away at night and just like not looking at it anymore an hour before bed is so helpful. And I promise if you try it for 1 or 2 nights, you're gonna see such a difference in your sleep quality. And it's just gonna be a cycle, because then if your sleep is better, your next morning is gonna be amazing, and then the day is gonna be amazing, and then it's just a cycle, and it's all good things. That's the thing, all of this seems like a lot, but it's only helping you get better and helping you improve in your life. And all of these things have been amazing with helping me mentally and emotionally, because like I said, you know, I'm on this journey to figure out how can I be my best every single day and keep growing every single day. And these simple 5 habits are the key. And there's so many others. I'm not saying these are the only ones. However, these are the ones that have impacted my change the most. Just implementing small things throughout the day. That's really the point. And all of these things, like I said, have been tried and true by many people, but mostly myself. This is my experience with it, and I really think these are building blocks to becoming more overall healthy, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And that's what we're all about here. That's what I'm all about. I'm still learning. I'm learning with you guys, and I just wanted to share this with you because I think it's super important, and we spend a lot of time doing things that don't really matter and aren't really good for our bodies. So why not take 10 minutes a day and do something that's going to be beneficial for yourself and your future and your body. So those are the 5 habits that have changed my life, and I'm so glad that I got to share them with you guys today. And that's all. Be well.